We're moving on to our third phase in creating a hot zone. We've already covered support and resistance levels. We've already covered fibs. Now we're going to add one more item to our hot zone, and these are the moving averages. Now what I want to give you are the moving averages that I like to use for my trading strategy and my trading system, and these work very well in my hot zones. A moving average is essentially a smoothed out line showing you what the average price action was, or what the average price was over the last period of days. The moving averages that I want to use today are the 200-day moving average, the 50-day moving average, and the 100-day moving average. You're also going to see in this video how they act as support and resistance levels, and they help you identify the current trend. When used in combination, they will also give you potential buy or sell signals. For this example, I've pulled out the AVAX chart, and the first one I want to use is the 200-day moving average. This is always my hot one, and it's my go-to moving average. So let's get into the settings. Let's understand how to put this together. So the first thing you want to do is go to indicators at the top of TradingView. You want to type in SMA, simple moving average. Highlight that. Then you will find it appears at the top left-hand bar in your screen. We're going to go to settings. Now we want to put the inputs in. Now we want to say we want this to be a 200-day moving average. So the first thing you're going to do is go to length. You're going to put in 200. Then you're going to go method SMA, that is confirmed. And then you want to go to time frame. Now this is important. You need to get the time frame correct, because if you don't select daily for the 200-day moving average, whatever time frame you move to on your chart, it's going to automatically select that time frame and give you a moving average of the time frame that you are viewing. So it's very important that you get the settings right. So what you can do here is you've typed in 200. Now you're going to go to time frame, you're going to click daily, and you're going to lock that in now. Then you can save that into defaults, and what I would suggest is click save as default, and that will be automatically set now, the 200-day and your daily. If you want to change the style and get it more in line with what I like to do, you can click on the style button in the center, and then you can change the colors. My preferred colors are the blue, and you can adjust the line thickness. The second line generally works quite well for me, and then you can press OK. And there you have it. Now you've set up your 200-day moving average. Now let's see how this works on a price chart. So as you can see, AVAX is currently under the 200-day moving average. Let's see how this alone acts as support and resistance. So as you can see in this simple example, the 200-day moving average has reacted as support and resistance. Now the next one we're going to look for is the 50-day moving average. This is also a really hot one for me and gives us great results on the altcoins. Let's get these settings right. So we're going to go to indicators. We're going to type in SMA. And we're going to see it appears at the top left-hand corner of our screen again. We're going to go to settings. We're going to go to inputs. 50, and we're going to go to time frame. You're going to make sure it's on daily, and style. Mine are typically red, and the second thickness bar generally works for me. And there you have it. Now we've activated our 50-day moving average, and you can see on this chart in front of us where it has reacted and where it has behaved as support and resistance. You can see in this instant we broke through the 50-day MA, gave us short-term support. Once we lost it, it was resistance for us again. Then we've broken through, it acted as support, nice little reaction area tied in with the 200-day moving average. Once we lost it, you can see clearly acting as resistance in this region over here, and all the way back down. Okay, and the final piece of the SMA puzzle for me is the 100-day moving average. So we're going to go through the exact same process, and we're going to just highlight that 100-day moving average. So we're going to go to indicators again, SMA, highlight moving average simple. Go to the settings, inputs, make sure it says 100, and make sure you've locked it in on the daily. Mine are typically gray, and I've used the second thickness bar as well. Press OK, and there you go. Now you can see all my top 3 SMAs on the screen, and you can see in this example where the 100-day MA has also acted as resistance and support in certain areas. was nice resistance in this region in November 22. We can see it behaving as support, resistance again, and one more time, resistance as well. So imagine the power of all of these tied in together with strong support and resistance levels and with great fib pools. Now we are nearly there in creating our super hot reaction zones. Now we have one more piece of the puzzle before we can get into some examples for you guys of these hot zones in action, and that is the VWAP. I'll see you in the next video.